Well, listen, if you are still being triggered, you need to look at that. You need to look at that trigger and ask yourself, why is this triggering me? Why is this making me feel this way? Because that trigger is like a notification popping up on your phone telling you that you still have this belief. So what is it that's triggering you? What's triggering you and why? And that is going to literally tell you what your belief is. And then you can use that trigger to your advantage and change that belief by affirming a new story. So let's say, for example, you're manifesting an SP, because obviously that's the most common one we get asked about. And you're living in the end, you're doing really, really well, and then you see he's with a third party and you are extremely triggered, like, oh my God, he's with a third party, da, da, da. And that's something that you feared. You could very well have a belief of, I'm never chosen, I'm always abandoned. Okay, so your SP being with a third party is triggering you because that's evidence of that belief that you hold of, I'm never chosen. Okay, so if that's the belief, you then change that. I'm always chosen. I'm the one and only. There is no choice when it comes to me. I'm the best there is, for example. And although your 3D world is playing the complete opposite, you have to understand that the 3D is just a reflection of your old past thinking. That's all it is, a reflection of your old thinking. It's not final, it's not permanent, it's not fact. If you're being triggered by something, you need to look at that trigger and ask yourself, what is this telling me? What is this showing me? Why do I feel triggered by this? So it's actually helping you in a way, because it's helping you identify what belief you're still holding on to. What you have to ask yourself is, if you are being the version of you that you desire to be, would you be triggered by that situation? Let's say, for example, your SP, if it's, I don't know even if it is an SP, but if your SP was speaking to a girl at a restaurant, like a waitress or something, and you're in a relationship with them, would you be triggered by that? Would your brain start going, oh yeah, she's really pretty, what if he fancies her? What if he's flirting with her? Da, da, da. Like, you've got to look at these triggers. You've got to look at the situation, why it's triggering you, and identify that belief, and then change that belief through affirmations. And when you repeat an affirmation, you are impressing your subconscious mind with this new self-identity. You are telling your mind, this is who I am. And your 3D world and everyone in it, including your SP, if you have one, is going to reflect that back. So your triggers are just showing you that you still hold on to a belief that you're trying to change.